Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Just out here getting this kit dialed in and set up for a little session I'm about to do here in a minute. And had to replace some of the washers just because they were cracked and chipping and then started being metal on metal contact. And they make metal washers too, which are cool. But the nylon with these, man, I've learned my lesson. Like, it makes such a large difference in tuning, the feasibility of it, and then having the thickness of your washers. Because this is like 25-year-old kit, so finding the original Pearl AH1 vents and the original spacers or washers for the tension rods and all that. Been kind of a nightmare, especially with COVID and the shipping and everything. But anyway, so just getting stuff dialed in and got them on, and it's working way better for me. So that's promising. That's cool. And I was just using washers off of other drums and trying to so it wasn't metal on metal contact, because you'll get pitting in there, and rust can set in your hoops, that kind of thing. And these are super hoops, and then with Opti mounts, and so I want to keep these in really good condition. So anyway, just a little experimentation there, and how much just your washer, whether it's thin, whether it's metal, whether it's nylon, whether it's thick, it makes a difference. It really does. A lot of people say washers don't make that much of a difference, but boy, after experimenting with lots of different washers, I'd have to say I disagree on that one. Anyway, so just having some fun. Got that figured out. Super stoked. Have the rack, on everything locked down. So this way now, once I get stuff on, I can just put it right back on. So I'm not constantly bending over having to pick stuff up, but put it back down. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video too, because there's one thing that's I've noticed too is with these mounting systems with these microphones. So this is the Shure. I believe it's the 50, the A50, A50D, I believe is what they call it. But you have to tighten down, in the back, secure it with the mic clip first, because otherwise a lot of times this will rotate back and forth, or, especially when you're playing. But that's kind of one cool mounting system. And then I just put a Shure KSM 141 on that. And then one thing I wanted to show quickly too was this cool new mounting system I got. So these are also Shure's, but these are A56Ds. And the cool thing about these is that they literally mount anywhere on your kit. So it has just this grommet, and this piece right here will either clip on to a hoop, any hoop, so you can put, attach it to a hoop, and then the microphone, the clip just screws onto this part right here, and it has different washers for locking on, so depending on how big or small your clips are. And then all you do is you just take this off, and you flip it around, and then all of a sudden you have a cymbal mount. So then you can put it on a cymbal anywhere you want. So it's actually kind of a cool design, and they're a little pricey, but they're like bulletproof. They really are. Sorry, I'm trying to unscrew this as fast as I can just so I can show you how it flips around. But it's got a lot of... Come on, buddy. We're almost there. There we go. So once you take this piece off, you literally just flip it around, and then that way you'll have different mounting systems. So see how these little clips here, these will either go onto the hoop, or if you put it on this way, then now you have a cymbal mount. So see how now it the clamp will be in a different position, and you can literally mount it, like I'm just kind of showing just for an example, but you can mount it on any piece of hardware. You can mount it on the rim. You can mount it on a cymbal stand and point it directly up at the cymbal. Another cool little feature is that it has this so this little piece here that also rotates. It's a hex. So this part, then once you get it on, then you can actually put your microphone in any space you want to. So if you want your microphone hanging upside down, or this way, so that your mic would be, pointed in whatever direction, or you want it sideways, up, and it slides back and forth, and it has these hex design, so that way it locks in place with whatever angle you set it at. So these are kind of really cool. I'm still experimenting with them. But these shirt clips and these shirt clips, they've been very useful, and by no means am I have any type of professionalism with recording. Well, I mean, playing and recording, but not, doing the engineering and mixing and all the setup myself. So I have studio experience, so I shouldn't have said that, but I don't have as much experience doing it all on my own without a sound engineer by my side helping me out. So anyway, I just wanted to show this clip and this clip because those are two really great mounting systems for mics. And once you get this back one done, and what usually, always take the microphone off and then just secure the clip down, and then this is your lock in the back. So that way it won't rotate back and forth, but it will go up and down, so that way you can angle it towards, the center of the snare, or wherever you're placing it. But then that way you have it, in the good angle you want, but it won't shift, it won't rotate in that manner. So, kind of cool. Anyway, just wanted to say hi and do a little review on that, and just showing the broken down and just getting everything back and up and on the rack right now. Ready to do a little bit of recording stuff. So, good afternoon. Hope everyone's well. I'll post this, and just to cover some of the mic stuff, and I'm figuring it out as I go too. So, but I have noticed that the A50Ds, which are these clips, and they're like a composite, like plastic. So they are a little bit, I imagine that eventually after this coming on and off of a drum constantly might break or chip after a while. But these